YouTube, in today's video, we're going to my best settings for Black Ops 7 Season 1. Without further ado, I'm going to keep this intro nice and light. Let's go to hop into these settings. YouTube, let's go to get into my best Season 1 Black Ops 7 graphics, audio, and controller settings. Let's go to hop into this. Alrighty guys, so we're going to be starting off with the controller settings in today's video. We're going to be giving you guys why I have these settings. I'm going to explain everything from top to bottom. So let's just start off with by saying this. I run a horizontal stick sensitivity of 2.0 and a vertical 2.0 as well. This is significantly lower than what I play on Warzone, and it's because I noticed I was missing so many shots on Black Ops 7 multiplayer, so I decided to bring it back down to what I used to play on. It's a lot better. Alright, so control vibration, turn that off completely. Dead zone inputs. Left stick minimum 2, left stick max should be 60, not 15. Right stick minimum 5 and right stick max 99. I'm not sure why this changed though. I can always just put it back, no big deal. I found that literally 60 gave me better like aim assist. So copy these down because these will maximize your aim assist in Black Ops 7 even after the aim assist nerfs. Coming to the aiming tab, advanced settings. In the game already, this is going to be set to gradual. That's what the game automatically sets it to, so make sure you put it to instant so that you actually get the best settings possible. Aim response curve is dynamic 1.0 slope scale. Cut sensitivity per zoom is 0.85. I don't do the 0.90, so I run 0.90 on all the rest of these, but I run a 0.85 on all of these as well. So there you go. All right, so guys, just want to give a quick tip really quick about the aim assist changes. Before we get into graphic settings and all of that stuff, I just want to take you guys to the firing range and show you guys what you should be doing when shooting your weapons in Black Ops 7. Always make sure you're strafing left to right, but you also, like with the aim assist changes, they kind of did a little bit something weird. You have to make sure you're strafing constantly and you'll get that aim assist, even if it's up and down or side to side. Just a little tip that I wanted to add so you guys make sure you get that under control. So let's go ahead and move on to the graphics setting, guys, because this is the important setting. If you're on console or PC, some of these settings you're going to get, and these will apply to anything you're on. If you're on a low-end system, high-end system, I do not care. Okay, so coming in, I got a 5070 Ti. My screen refresh rate is 144 2K. That's what my monitor can handle. So definitely make sure you want to understand what your monitor can handle and what the refresh rate is on there. So, okay, so game of brightness, I have 60. Coming down the video, reflex, low latency, have that on. If you have an RTX card, like an NVIDIA card, make sure you have this on because it helps tremendously. Eco mode custom, VSync gameplay off, VSync menus off. No need to have these on. These literally have no benefits to how many frames you lose or how many frames you gain. So in the game settings for gameplay custom frame rate limit, I have it set to 150, and that's because my monitor can only handle 144. So you just go like 10 over, that's fine. Menu custom frame rates on 80. There's no point in running unlimited FPS if your monitor can't handle it. Just a little quick heads up for you guys. Scrolling down, reduce menu render resolution, keep that on native. There's no point of like messing with that. And all this stuff off, you don't even need it. So coming over to the quality section, this is where things get kind of interesting. So if you have an NVIDIA card, like an RTX card, make sure you guys are running DLSS. This is NVIDIA's new greatest technology. It's definitely better than the Fidelity Cast. Fidelity Cast looks very grainy, and also I lose FPS when using it. Another little preset, I like the quality preset. I like the game just looking better. I don't like the balance. I don't feel like it performs very well. Sharpness is on 70, and I have the NVIDIA DLSS model on CNN. If you guys are on an AMD card or Radeon, you guys want to make sure that you do run, instead of like running the FSR3, run Fidelity Cast. I used to have a 7900 XTX AMD card, and FSR3 is so behind NVIDIA's like hardware, so run Fidelity Cast 70. NVIDIA DLSS frame generation. So for also my AMD users, you guys are going to see this section for AMD. Do not run frame generation in Call of Duty because you're playing a FPS shooter and you do not want to be losing frames when playing it. All right, so now that you got that all the way, ray trace reflections, turn it off. You're gonna lose so much FPS when doing that, and nobody really cares because you're playing a shooting game. You don't have time to be looking around at like the reflections and all that stuff. It doesn't make any sense. VRAM scale target, I put this on 70 because I think it's a good middle ground. You could like raise it to 80 if you want, but 70 just seems to be like the middle ground. I don't get stutters in my game and everything kind of feels smooth. Variable rate shading is automatically on. Texture resolution is on high, and then we do texture filter anisotropic, put it on low. Depth of field is off. Detail quality is high. So the reason why these two settings are high is because your game will look good and you will use a little bit of VRAM, but the rest we can just adjust to low because there's no need to have them on a high scale. So particle resolution, very low. Bullet impacts off. Persistent effects are off. There's just no need. Shader quality is high. This is for the colors in the game. Even though this says like the lighting on some surfaces, I've noticed that like some of the things in the colors in the game look off. You leave this on low, so I leave it on high. On-demand streaming texture. I don't notice a difference having this on optimized compared to minimal. So if you guys like want to know, keep it on minimal. Local texture streaming quality low and in-video quality low. Shadow quality very low. Screen space shadows off. Occlusion, screen space lighting off. All of this stuff is going to be very low or off if you guys can do those settings. Now I just want to give you guys a quick tip. Looking at the estimated VRAM at the bottom, I think I have like a lot of VRAM on this PC. I think I have like 16. I don't really remember. But you should have enough VRAM. As long as you're not playing with 8, you should be perfectly fine. And even if you do have 8, you should still be fine running these settings. So going up to the view section for Black Ops 7, this is really important because there's 3 different FOV values that you could be running in the game. So I'm thinking 120 is good if you're a Warzone player. If you're not a Warzone player and you're struggling seeing people, put it to 115. Or my favorite, 110. It's like a good middle ground. So if you guys are having trouble seeing, you can run those as well. Okay, so I run ADS field of view affected. If you don't run affected, it like zooms your gun in and gives this like weird look. I don't really like it. Weapon field of view is on wide. World motion blur, weapon motion blur is off. I don't know, people run this on for some reason. There is no need to have it on. All right, so coming down here, guys, this is pretty much about it for these settings. Now, anybody that's on the NVIDIA card, I just want to show you guys my color filters because you guys can pop these up by pressing Alt-Z. A lot of people have been telling me in my streams that my game looks amazing, so I thought I'd just show you guys in the video what we're rocking with. So let's start off with the bottom. We got the color settings. The tint color is going to be on 0, tint intensity on 0, temperature -6, vibrance 100. This is going to boost your colors in your game, allowing you to actually see people a lot better, even at close and distance. Brightness and contrast, exposure 6, contrast 20, highlights -44, shadows -44. So these are really important settings because this is taking the darkness out of the game. You guys know how dark Black Ops 7 can look. Warzone as well. This will make the game look really good. Details. So for those of you guys that do have a low-end GPU, if you guys are struggling with the graphic settings, you guys can actually go into your NVIDIA color filters, put on sharpness on 40, clarity on 50, HDR toning on 10, and bloom on 0. This will give your game a little bit more of a detailed look. It just looks really nice and crisp, even on Warzone. RTX dynamic vibrance. So this is a new setting I just ended up adding to my game. It's intensity of 35 and saturation boost of 80. So this will even pop your colors even more. Just want to show you guys really quickly like what this could look like with these settings really quickly. So let's just hover over here to like a camo and just show you guys like what these will look like. They just have a very nice boost to them, even better like on your actual PC screen. If we take singularity camo that we have and you just take a look at it, it looks amazing with these filters. Okay guys, so that's up for the graphic settings. We did controller settings. As far as my audio settings go, guys, in this game, I'm running Art of War tune. So if you guys do not know who he is, look him up on YouTube, Art of War Warzone. You will find him. He has the best tunes. As far as that, guys, these are my best Black Ops 7 settings in Season 1. That's all the sauce I can give you guys. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.